Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Folashade, and for the new subscribers, welcome on board. And for the OGs, you guys know now, you know how we do it on this channel. So guys, please, if you're just stopping by, please click the subscribe button, like, show me love, because I have beautiful content on this channel. Yes, and I'm filming all the way from the United Kingdom in Birmingham. So guys, please support your girl. Anyways, today I'll be talking about how our visa was delayed and what we did to get it. And I'll also be talking about things that people do not talk about when relocating. Yeah, so if this is what you would like to see, please grab a popcorn because you're gonna enjoy it. I'll be right back. So guys, welcome back guys. So I'll be talking about things people do not talk about when you want to relocate. Yes, people do not talk about it, and a lot of people are not prepared, and I'll be highlighting it one after the other. First of all, before you relocate, yes, you've heard from God, you feel like you have a leading, and I'm not in support of you just saying because people are doing this thing, I want to do it. Yeah, it might work for some people, but it might not work for you. If you're someone that hears from God, you need to align whatsoever your steps are. You need to align it with that of God's will, because God might say that, okay, this is your season right now. He wants you to relocate, but if God is still saying, relax, stay back where you are, I still want to do some things in your life. After you've sorted out that aspect of the spiritual aspect of, okay, I have a leading and I want to embark on this journey. So what are the things that people do not talk about, they do not tell you? You need to be prepared psychologically. You need to be prepared. This is not a naysay, and this is not me trying to scare you or saying that you need to, because I'm going to be talking about my own experience, because I'm from Nigeria, and you know how things works in Nigeria. You know how. So if you are in Nigeria and you want to travel abroad, be it UK, be it Canada, be it anywhere that you've chosen to, okay, this is where I'm going, please and please, I would like to say, be psychologically prepared. Let your emotions be balanced, because even on this journey, some people might develop high blood pressure, and I'm not kidding at all. So number one thing is, when you're psychologically prepared, even though you are psychologically prepared, the reason why I said you should be is because when those things start coming, it will meet you unawares. Like, you'll be able to manage your emotions. You have to be spiritually ready, prayerfully ready for any disappointment, any heartbreaks that will be coming, because sure, you're not cutting corners. So I'm talking to those people. So please, if you know that, so you know you need to be prayerfully, and when I say prayerfully, you need to fast, you need to pray about it. And also advice, be discreet about it. Not everyone is happy for you. Not because you're bad. Some people, the way they think about when you tell them good things, some people, their thought alone might not even make that thing work out for you. I'm telling you. And it's not like, they might just be like, is she the only one? Is it the only one? This and that. Before you know it, they start telling another person. And also, there's going to be a lot of buzz here and there. So please be prepared. A lot of times, some people have put their trust. That's what I'll tell you, when you are traveling, please don't put your trust in man. The Bible says you should not put your trust in chariots. You should not put your trust in horses. Some people do, but you should only put your trust in the name of the Lord, the one who makes heaven and earth. So please, don't put your trust. Even if you have, I have my father, he will give me the money. My mother, she's very rich. Don't put your trust. Not because that time when you need the money, they will disappoint you, but because God alone wants to take all the glory. So it will make, the Bible says we should not put our trust in men. So because you already put your trust in them, God will not make it possible. if you understand what I'm saying. So it's better to put your whole trust in God, because God will not come down to bless you. He will send someone. So why not just put your trust in God and let him send that person he wants to send, and not say, yeah, kineko, I have somebody. No. So please put your trust in God. That's another aspect you need to. Yes, let's not come to when the money, God has provided the money. Nigeria too will do their own. A friend called me recently and she was like, babe, you didn't tell us this how it is. I said, babe, I need to film a video about it, because I know that even me, I wasn't prepared, and it really eats me. But thank God for God, that I have God and I know God. So it was a bit easier for me. Now talk about someone that does not even have a relationship with God. How would the person cope? Number one, because you're going to go for your tuberculosis test. That place, that IOM, that Ikeja brand. I only have two, Ikeja and Abuja. Guys, please eat. People usually say there's one lie. No, it's a lie. They even announced there that day that you should eat. Please eat, because you don't know the time they're going to call you in. For us, we have 9:30 booking. Guys, I think we entered around 12. We left there, give or take around 4, because that day they had their system shut down. Some of their machines shut down, so they were not doing anything. We had to wait for hours, and this is not what we planned. So just know that when you're going for that IOM test, just leave a whole day for it. Leave a whole day. Then be prepared. The crowd is gonna choke you. Also, chairs there is for rent. I think it's 200 naira per chair. If I'm not mistaken, yes. It's 200 naira for one plastic chair. To rent it, not to buy. Rent. So plan yourself very well. If you're a family of 6, if you have a big car, please bring your chair, or your children will stay inside the bus with the car. I think there's some parking space, not I think on the road. If you didn't come early, you might not get it where to park. Probably where you're going to be parking might be very, very far to where the office is. So please, if you're a family of, if you can bring chair from your house, all those plastic chairs, stack it inside your car. If you have Sienna, bring it out and put it there so that you will sit down. They won't provide chair for you for free. You will stand for hours, and it does not make sense. School will also do their own gbas rejection here and there. I don't know if I've uploaded the video. If this one's going to go up before that one, is guys, you have to apply, because UK they don't pay. A lot of schools in the UK do not they don't charge for application fee, unlike Canada. So please apply to many schools as possible, so that in case you're getting gbas here and there, it will not really move you. Do you get? So schools will also do their own, and delay in also I remember in our own stage, when our money, because for your proof of funds, the money has to be there for 28 days. When we're ready to print our statement of account, you know that the bank had problems with that. They had problems with their network, and that took us another 3 days. So that's another gbas, and there is timeline to all these things. Schools are waiting, they're calling you back and forth, they're sending emails back and forth, like back to back, and you're like, God. So you are seeing your deadlines in front of you like this. So that's another preparation. You have to be prayerful. I'm still emphasizing on it. Prayerful. Everything is prayer. That's school aspect. For you to now get CAS, confirmation of acceptance. So when you get that one too, you now apply for visa. So I'm going to share my experience with you guys. Our visa that ought to take 15 working, because as at the time that we applied for a visa, there was no priority anymore. So it's either super priority or standard visa. So you have to opt for standard visa. Standard visa on a norms should take 15 working days, guys. It should not take more than that. Should not take up to that, but they usually give that ample time, give enough room, so that you won't be bothered and stuff, guys. And and also I would advise you, all you people that usually join plenty groups. I'm not saying you should not join groups too, because the groups help me, but any group that I'm in and they start discussing anything negative, I'm out. Because as I am, I'm a very positive person, I'm very optimistic, so anything that will affect me psychologically or starts making me think, I do away with it. So some of the groups, and you know, when in the situation where you're in a group and people that did visa after you, they've gotten their visa and they're like, oh, I just moved to VAC, just the bay, I just collect my visa, sitting pretty, you know. Hey, I know some of you that are just coming are already experiencing such, and I know I've been there, so I can relate. So the pressure was really a lot. So we're like, okay, open 12 days. Some people, because some people even got their visa on the 10th day, and 10 working days. So we're like, okay, 12 working days, nothing. 14 working days, not 15 working days, oh, nothing, my sister. Do you know that we had to wait for 23 working days? 23 working, just count it by yourself. I think I'm going to write the approximately how many days in total. But we waited for 23 working days, and I'm not kidding. So please, guys, and that was what we did. Okay, I was on the particular group, and I just decided to talk about the group, and I'm like, I talk about what I was going through. I've applied for this. For you guys to imagine, I did a walk-in with my husband. My husband's date is 19th of January, where mine was 24. We didn't get the same date. So because we wanted to avoid story that touched the heart. The story did touch our hearts anyways. Sorry. I decided to do a walk-in with my husband. And both of us, nothing. We didn't even get NSF. We didn't get any NSF, not straightforward mail. Because some people, if they get NSF, that means they need more additional documents, or they want to call them, whatnot. And that might also delay their visa. But we didn't get anything. It just didn't move to back. It was a lot, guys. So we decided that, okay. So on that group, I just commented and I said what was happening to me. So a closed mouth is a closed destiny, guys. Please, if you're going through anything, please talk. Don't close your mouth. Someone might be there to help you. So when I opened my mouth to say this is what I'm going through, different people were just coming up and like, so I'm also going through the same thing, and this and that. I'm like, well, I'm not the only one. And that was how we're able to create a group, and we now realize that we are a lot. And when we created that group, one lady, she said she heard that people have been going to the
British Child Commission.
British High Commission, yeah. That was where we said she went, but when I said she got there, they already attended some people that went there. So my brothers and sisters, that's how some of us, we carry ourselves. I went to British High Commission, but it was not funny because it was a lot. And I met a lot of people that were going through a lot of visa issues. And that was how, you know, when we got there, fortunately for us, we met somebody that works there, and she attended to us. And that was how collected our details, and that was how they moved every one of us. And I just want to tell you that you should be prepared. Anything can happen. I do not pray for the delay that I have in my visa and my husband's. I don't pray for anybody, but if anything like that happens, please, you're not the only one. You're not there alone. Please speak out, and you will definitely get help. So please, this is what I just want to talk about today. Be prepared. Things people don't talk about. There's a lot of things that, you know, go on the background where you are trying to relocate, and this is one of them. So guys, if this is helpful, give this video a thumbs up, love, share, comment, and let me hear your own experience in the comment section, guys. I love you. Stay blessed, and God bless you. Bye.